Hi, everyone. This is Debbie Rambus. I'm Tony's mom and the executive director of the Compassionate Friends. As you know, we're bringing you 31 messages of hope this month. Today, I'm very excited that I have my friend, Keith Watts, a bereaved dad here to share a message of hope with you. Thank you, Keith, for agreeing to join us and to share your story and your message of hope.
Debbie, you're welcome and good day. Thank you for having me and allowing me to share my message of hope.
So as you know, Keith, I'm doing 3 questions with everyone. And the first question I ask is, what brought you to the Compassionate Friends?
What brought my family and I to Compassionate Friends was the death of our youngest son, Andrew. Andrew passed away on March 5th, 2011, after complications due to heart surgery. It was then that a fellow firefighter reached out to my family and I with some information about the Compassionate Friends. And he told us that during his experience with the Compassionate Friends benefited himself and his family as well. So my wife and I, we did some research and we found out some information about the Compassionate Friends and decided to, proceed and begin that journey with other bereaved parents.
Well, thank you for sharing, Keith. I know, you and I are kind of parallel on this grief journey because I lost my son, Tony, in March of 2011 as well. And it is a difficult journey. And I also found out from a friend of a friend, and it seems like that's how many of us find out about the Compassionate Friends. So some people that will be watching these videos, Keith, really don't know much about the Compassionate Friends. Maybe they think we just sit around crying in a circle month to month. So if you wouldn't mind sharing, what has helped you and your family, how has the Compassionate Friends helped?
Well, as you can relate to, the grief is very complicated. The Compassionate Friends, when we were able to meet with some of the other bereaved parents, the Compassionate Friends provided some normalization. It provided understanding, support, and hope. We were able to get all of those, that we needed to help us throughout that grief journey.
That's wonderful. And, I like how you used normalization because, it's so hard because this is out of the ordinary. This isn't normal. So to be able to understand that it does happen to other people, we all have our own individual grief journey that we're on, but we can share and lean on each other. So, we're trying to leave everyone with a message of hope. Do you have a particular message of hope that you would like to share with others?
Yes, I do. Our message of hope is passed on from another family who also is a bereaved family, and they provided support and comfort for us during Andrew's services. And their message was that it does get better. It wasn't an eloquent message, nor was it timely at that particular time, I thought. But to this day, I have thanked those parents for sharing that message that it does get better. It's not something that I think we want to hear initially, but it does, again, provide us with some hope that things will get better.
Oh, that is a wonderful message of hope. And I like that someone knew early on to tell you that it gets better. And it's hard to accept that initially, for sure. You think the rest of my life I'm going to be like this. But I too, Keith, have found that it gets better. We always will have the love for our children, our brothers, our sisters, our grandchildren. That's always with us. But we learn to live with the loss and also to celebrate the love we had. I want to leave everyone a reminder. On compassionatefriends.org, on our website, we have a wall of hope. And many people have already left you individual messages there of hope. What helped them, what they think will help you. So take a moment in your busy schedule, if you can, to take a peek at that wall and see the messages as well as the pictures of their loved ones that are left on that wall. Thank you so much, Keith, for your wonderful message of hope and for sharing your family's journey as well as a little bit about Andrew.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, everyone.